wywiad czekaliśmy od wtorku. Jest z nami organizator, zawodnik oraz menedżer klubu 11 punkt Dariusz Filipowski. Darek, pierwsze pytanie i najważniejsze. Jak się czujesz, będąc organizatorem kolejnego wielkiego wydarzenia PSA w Polsce i w Poznaniu?
No, oczywiście bardzo dobrze, bardzo się cieszę, że odwiedziły nas tak mocne nazwiska w tym roku. Po tym jak w zeszłym roku zrobiliśmy turniej, w którym zagrał m.in. aktualny 60. i aktualny mistrz Indii, to było duże wyzwanie zrobić lepszy turniej, ale ekipa dopisała, także tutaj 24 zawodników z 16 różnych krajów i z 5 kontynentów to jest, myślę, bardzo dobry wynik, a poziomowo to wygląda bardzo dobrze, więc jestem bardzo zadowolony i cieszę się z tego powodu.
Darek, oczywiście jakby bardzo istotne jest to, co się dzieje na korcie, ale również istotne jest to, co się dzieje poza kortem. No, zorganizowanie tylu turniejów rozłożonych na tyle dni, to jest na pewno jakby wymagające organizacyjnie. Więc powiedz mi, Darek, jaka jest taka główna myśl przewodnia w trakcie tego procesu organizacyjnego, a także powiedz, kiedy tak naprawdę dla Ciebie rozpoczął się ten turniej? No bo dla nas rozpoczął się we wtorek, ale dla Ciebie musiał się rozpocząć wcześniej.
Oczywiście przygotowania do tego turnieju trwały bardzo długo. Już na początku wakacji tak naprawdę znaliśmy datę tego turnieju i robiliśmy wszystko to, co musi być zrobione, żeby ten turniej wyszedł, czyli między innymi pozyskiwaliśmy sponsorów, dogadywaliśmy się również z organizacją PSA, że ten turniej się u nas odbędzie, bo trzeba to wcześniej zgłosić, także te działania to już było kilka miesięcy przed samym turniejem zostały rozpoczęte, żeby to wszystko mogło być dopięte na ostatni guzik.
Powiedz mi, Darek, no bo to wydarzenie, chociaż jak na razie największe, to nie jest ostatnie wydarzenie, które się będzie działo w tym klubie. No bo sezon rozpocząłeś od organizacji otwarcia sezonu, potem w połowie sezonu w grudniu przed świętami indywidualne Mistrzostwa Wielkopolski, teraz twoje urodziny, no ale zakończy się sezon tam, gdzie się otworzył, czyli w Poznaniu. Powiedz mi, Darek, no to jest znowu wielkie przedsięwzięcie organizacyjne i powiedz mi, czy uważasz, że warto, czy uważasz, że to jest ta droga, którą chcesz jakby prowadzić ten klub i chcesz, żeby Poznań był stolicą squasha w Polsce?
No, oczywiście, zawsze staraliśmy się prowadzić działania o najwyższym standardzie, dlatego też robimy te turnieje PSA, bo gdzieś tych turniejów kategorii A czy B+, już nam było trochę mało i chcemy tutaj pokazywać lokalnej społeczności turnieje na najwyższym poziomie światowym, tak żeby mogli zobaczyć, jak to rzeczywiście wygląda. Przy okazji też organizując te turnieje PSA chcemy dać możliwość polskim zawodnikom przebicia się na arenie międzynarodowej. Sam dobrze wiesz, że ciężko jest załapać się na turniej rangi Challenger, więc dobrze jest, żeby ci polscy gracze też tutaj w Polsce mogli jakieś punkty i doświadczenie zebrać. A przy okazji super event dla polskiej widowni. Cieszę się, że tak dużo ludzi ogląda to wszystko na żywo w streamingu, nie tylko w Polsce, ale również za granicą, bo to tak naprawdę daje nam później więcej chęci do organizacji takich eventów.
Darek, powiedz mi, przejdźmy do tego turnieju. Darek, będzie się działo. Półfinały rozpoczynają się o godzinie 19:45. Dwóch Czechów rozstawione oraz no, trzeba przyznać, że do półfinału doszły nazwiska, no, których nie posądzaliśmy o to, że tak długo zostaną z nami. Darek, jakie są twoje typy na te mecze?
No ja myślę, że tutaj pierwszy półfinał Kuba Solnicki powinien rozprawić się z kolegą z Egiptu, z Sohalem Eszenawi dość raczej pewnie. Egipcjanin już bardzo dużo pograł w tym turnieju, bardzo zaciętych i długich meczów, także myślę, że ma już bardzo dużo w nogach, natomiast Kuba taki mocny mecz zagrał w zasadzie tylko jeden z Ronaldem Palomino, więc myślę, że ma dużo więcej sił, więc myślę, że to będzie 3-0 dla Kuby Solnickiego. Natomiast drugi mecz, myślę, że oczywiście całym sercem jestem tutaj za Danielem Ekbibem, który jest również reprezentantem naszego klubu i od 7 lat gra z nami w drużynie. To myślę, że mimo wszystko tutaj ten mecz będzie bardzo zacięty. Wynikowo nie chcę strzelać, myślę, że 3-1 albo 3-2 dla Daniela. Natomiast zdecydowanie więcej tutaj Daniel będzie musiał się namęczyć niż Kuba.
Rozumiem. Przyznaj, że typy mamy odwrotne, no ale o to w tym chodzi. Sport jest no, po prostu nieprzewidywalny. Darek, powiedz mi, ponieważ kwestia skali i kwestia...
Jakie są twoje typy?
A jakie są moje typy? No to muszę przyznać, że liczę na Kubę, ale przypuszczam, że Sohail może jeszcze namieszać. Czuję, że nie powiedział ostatniego słowa w tym turnieju, zaś co do półfinału, w którym gra Daniel, jestem troszeczkę bardziej pewny zwycięstwa Czecha. Ale wracając do tego, o co chciałem zapytać, to wielokrotnie podkreślamy to, że no, ten rozmach, skalę tego przedsięwzięcia. Powiedz mi, Darek, no bo oczywiście to nie jest, to nie da się czegoś takiego zrobić w pojedynkę. Powiedz mi, komu zawdzięczasz między innymi sukces tego wydarzenia? No bo tak jak wspominasz, ten turniej jest oglądany, ludzie przychodzą, ludzie zapisują się na te turnieje, feedback pozytywny jest tak naprawdę, płynie z każdej strony, więc powiedz mi, kto jest współautorem w twojej ocenie tego sukcesu?
No ja myślę, że przede wszystkim sponsorzy, którzy tutaj wykładają pieniądze na ten event. Cieszymy się ogromnym zaufaniem wśród nich i co roku jakby z reguły wspierają nas te same firmy, nie tylko jakby przy samym tym evencie, ale również przy otwarciu sezonu lub współfinansując drużyny. Także to dzięki nim możemy tak naprawdę organizować eventy na tym poziomie. Natomiast też warto tutaj wspomnieć, że cała nasza ekipa, 11 punkt, moi wspólnicy, kierowniczka Dagna, wszystkie osoby zaangażowane, czy chociażby ty, gdzie komentujesz już od wtorku tutaj te mecze. Myślę, że zgranie całej tej ekipy jest bardzo ważne i ten sukces też stoi po prostu.
Dokładnie, pomimo że squash jest sportem indywidualnym, to też zespoły odgrywają w nim wielką rolę. Darek, bardzo ci dziękuję za ten wywiad. Niebawem pierwsze skrzypce zagrają zawodnicy. Cieszę się, że porozmawialiśmy. Mam nadzieję, że będzie też okazja, by porozmawiać później. No i jeszcze chciałbym tylko ciebie zapytać o to, jakie masz główne przesłanie do widzów przed telewizorami, przed ekranami smartfonów. Co byś chciał im przekazać jako organizator, który teraz ogląda, jak jego dzieło działa, się tworzy?
No, przede wszystkim chciałem podziękować, że tak licznie oglądają te mecze, bo to jest jakby robione też dla nich. I chcę, żebyście wiedzieli jakby, że będziemy osiągamy takie wyniki oglądalności i chcemy osiągać jeszcze większe, to przez to jesteśmy w stanie organizować te imprezy, ponieważ wtedy jakby jest też duży sens też sponsorzy i jest łatwiej ich po prostu pozyskiwać, więc ta oglądalność jest na pewno bardzo ważna. No, staramy się to robić tak, żeby to było przyjemne dla oka, nie tylko ze względu squashowego, ale także takiego poza-squashowego. I chciałbym tu też Tobie, Kuba, podziękować, korzystając z okazji, za kawał dobrej redaktorskiej roboty podczas całego Poznań Open. Świetnie się spisujesz, dostajemy bardzo dobry feedback, jeżeli chodzi o Twój komentarz. Także tutaj wielkie brawa dla Ciebie i miejmy nadzieję, że widzimy się znów niedługo.
Dokładnie. Proszę Państwa, nie zatrzymujemy Państwa dłużej. Proszę Państwa, przygotujcie sobie herbaty, przygotujcie sobie popcorn, bo będzie się działo. Zapraszamy Państwa na mecz Sohail El-Shenawi oraz Jakub Solnicki. Zostańcie z nami. Dla Państwa wywiadu udzielał Dariusz Filipowski, a wywiad prowadził Jakub Pytlowany. Do zobaczenia i do usłyszenia. Dzięki, Darek.
$3000. W pierwszym meczu zmierzy się zawodnik z Egiptu, trenujący Wadi Degla w Kairze. Tak, z ciekawości Wadi Degla to jest klub, który trenuje m.in. Ali Farag. Także zapraszamy. Sohail Szelami, Egipt! Jego przeciwnikiem, znany już na polskich kortach, dwukrotny mistrz Czech, aktualny mistrz Czech, trenujący na co dzień w Fajle, w Ostrawie, Jakub Solicki! Posędziuje ten mecz.
Dobrze, dobrze.
Half time. Half time.
Time. Play will start in 30 seconds. Play will start in 15 seconds. PSA Poznan Open 2024 semifinal match. Sohail El-Shanawi of Egypt to serve. Jakub Solnicki of Czech Republic to receive. Best of 5 games. Love all.
Hello everybody and welcome PSA Poznan Open Challenger Tour 6K event. This time I'm not going to be commentating in Polish, I'm going to be commentating in English because we've seen an interest from our English-speaking audience, so we are adjusting to that situation. Sohail El-Shanawi and Jakub Solnicki are playing the first semi-final. The referee of the match is Bartłomiej Osiniak from Poland. Commentating will be Jakub Pytlowany. 11 point, 11 punkt is a squash club in which this beautiful event is being held. It's located by the street Górecka 108, 108 in Poznan. What a match it will be. We have to say that Jakub Solnicki was one of the favorites of the tournament. He was seeded number 2 in this tournament. In the second round, he won with somebody who was also listed as one of the main players who can reach the final. He managed to win 3-1 with Ronald Palomino. Yesterday he had a very positive, steady win with Sebastian Hoffman, and now he is in the semi-final. Sohail El-Shanawi is definitely one of the players who made surprises during this event. He won first with Louis Fes,
Out.
then
2 left.
and then eventually in the quarterfinal he won with Elijah Thomas, and now he is in the semi-final of this event. The first break of play, the ball went out of the court. Fortunately for us, the ball is back on court and Jakub Solnicki is ready to serve again. Jakub is leading 2-love. Positive start from the representative of the Czech Republic. Jakub Solnicki is presenting a really good squash. Apart from things that we know him for a long time, his backcourt game, his physical strength and resilience. He added during this tournament a couple of drop shots. He's also aggressive to the front. He's also dangerous in the front part of the court. Whilst Sohail El-Shanawi, as he stated during the interviews that we've had, he is not feeling yet comfortable with attacking the ball short. He's not yet comfortable with trying to play any fancy shots, and that is why he has to play a B game, which is more focused on playing high tempo, strong shots to the back, finding the length and finding the second bounce really quickly with mainly the kills. So far, this game, of course, worked very well for him. I mean, reaching the semi-final of the 6K tournament when you are just 20 years old, because this is the age of this young Egyptian, is definitely quite an achievement. At the same time, Jakub Solnicki is 10 years older than his Egyptian opponent. He's going to become 30 this year. So, in advance, happy birthday, Jakub. Sohail El-Shanawi, based in Egypt. He's the last remaining Egyptian that is still playing for the Crystal Trophy here in Poznan. Apart from him, Yusuf El-Sharif was the player who was also fighting for the title. He, unfortunately for him, lost in the second round. And one of the players from Egypt was obviously Mustafa Al-Serti, who lost to Alistair Prot, which of course might be considered as one of the key surprises of the whole event. Alistair Prot is the third semi-finalist of the day. He's going to play in the second match with Daniel Megbib, another player from Czech Republic. But coming back to the match, we have to say that the tempo is really steady. Ooh, what a beautiful shot. Congratulations. This was impressive. And the start from the Czech Republic representant is quite a good one. Oh, Sohail went for a shot, but great retrieval from the Czech guy. The tempo isn't that high yet. Both players are trying to test their opponent. Definitely Sohail is a player who is strong physically. And he played a beautiful counter drop. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great moment to remind you about the sponsors of this event. Santander Leasing, IKA Polska, H2 Mesebau, Max Burgers, Brico Marché, Galeria Pestka, Centrum Pakowania, Kawa Coffee, Una Palona, Unatrans, Głowacki i Wspólnicy Law Firm. This tournament is held within the PSA Challenger Tour, and the official ball of the whole event is Dunlop with 2 dots. As I stated previously, the whole event is taking place
5-1
in the club which is called 11 Point, which is located in Poznan. That we can all agree
6-1
is a Polish capital of international squash, because this tournament is a key part of the whole of the bigger thing, because this is the tournament that is organized within many other tournaments that are meant to celebrate 33rd birthday of Dariusz Filipowski, the manager of the club.
Handout to 6.
On Tuesday we began our action in the 6K tournament. On Thursday the PSA satellite tournament began. Today a C+ tournament for amateurs is still taking place on other courts, and tomorrow a B+ tournament during which the best players from Poland are going to play will also take place. In the evening we will celebrate Dariusz's birthday, but before that we will see great squash from the finalists of satellite tournament, who are Pedro Schwertman and Sergio Garcia, and the finalists of this event. But we must say that we don't know who is going to reach the final yet, despite the fact that the start from Jakub Solnicki is quite an impressive one. The quality is high and has to be high at this stage of the tournament, because if it wasn't for one of the players, the second one would use it immediately for their benefit. The referee of the day is Bartłomiej Osiniak. He refereed every match of the day, and he will referee every match till the end of the tournament. So I think that we must say huge congratulations, and we must pay respect to this referee, because we all know, those who know squash, that refereeing is not an easy job, and is a job that comes with a lot of criticism from both players on court and the viewers outside of the court. But now let's see, Sohail El-Shanavi is...
No let.
Ooh, he is attacking,
7-2.
but he didn't manage to get what he wanted from the referee.
No. Listen, I
That's it. It's a harsh decision. There's no close call. It's a harsh decision.
right in such situation.
A few seconds ago, I was saying that
7-2.
Jakub Solnicki has started the game, but now we must say that he's still leading. 5 points cushion
7-2.
between players. It's a lot, and 7 points. This means that Jakub Solnicki is closer to winning that game than Sohail El-Shanavi is to equalizing this game,
8-2.
and the difference is still growing.
Down.
An unforced
And
error
out. 3-8.
from the Czech. 3-8. I'm interested what's going to be a response from the Egyptian. I'm looking around to find who is going to coach the Egyptian. I'm interested if still
Dr. Shanavi.
players who were knocked out from the tournament are still here, but we will see that during the break. And now we have to say that Sohail El-Shanavi took it personally, and he wants to equalize. Ooh, an amazing shot. Of course, Sohail is saying
5-8.
sorry, because probably that wasn't his intention. His intention was to play a deep ball to the back, but the nick between side wall and the back wall wasn't what he meant to do, to aim. Oh, he's angry. I mean,
9-5.
I get his anger, because this was a beautiful, and this was the right thing. This was a beautiful opportunity, and playing a drop shot, volley drop shot from the forehand side was the right thing to do, but the luck wasn't on his side. I must say that Jakub Solnicki not only is leading in the scoreboard, but he's also leading in the squash board. I mean, it's not easy to see, but I do believe that he feels comfortable, despite Sohail playing really, really well. But, you know, at this level, those small key details sometimes make a difference, and Jakub Solnicki is 1 point away from taking the first game,
Out. 6-10 game ball.
but it didn't happen for him yet. Sohail El-Shanavi played a beautiful cross-court nick. Yeah, this is something that is different than it was during the previous matches of the Egyptian. I think that the one who is putting the pressure and speeding up the tempo, keeping up the pace high, keeping the pace high, is Jakub Solnicki. This time,
7-10 game
the
ball.
fast pace wasn't for his benefit. But still, 3 game balls to defend. Sohail El-Shanavi has to remain errorless during the next 3 rallies at least to stay on court. Okay, this is quality. This is quality. This is nice. Oh, this is nice holding. Both players are using the hold. Now Solnicki is marching. Yeah, both players are working really, really hard, but I do believe that the one who's working a bit more is Sohail El-Shanawi. And we will see if that is for the benefit of the Egyptian or the Czech.
Yes, let 7-10 game ball.
Yes, let. Probably why it was a yes, let decision. It's safety reason. Yeah, but Sohail El-Shanawi, since Bartłomiej Osieniak said the magical words game ball, started to play a bit better. He started to control the middle a bit more, and he started to move Jakub Solnicki more than he used to. But now he has to be working, he has to be moving fast. Nice, nice, and Jakub Solnicki wins the first game, 11-7. Please remain with us for the second game, and now we have a 2 minutes long break.
Play resume in 60 seconds. Play resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds.
Welcome back. The second game of this fight between a Czech player, our neighbor from the southwestern border, and an Egyptian. And we will see the Egyptian creativity and Egyptian flair will win against the Czech consistency and confidence, because definitely what Jakub Solnicki is showing today is a really confident and steady performance. And I think that so far the first game not only was for Jakub Solnicki score-wise, but also I think he, the one who simply played better, and this is something that nearly came from Egypt, but definitely Sohail El-Shanawi wasn't ready to play that shot before the second bounce. Again, he's working well with those drop shots from the back. Another drop, another point. This time, of course, Sohail El-Shanawi is angry, but we must say that this wasn't an unforced error. This error was caused by Jakub Solnicki. Jakub Solnicki, a player who is associated with Poland. He had been playing in the Polish league for a long, long time.
3 love.
He had been playing for a team from Poznan. Now he's playing for a team from Krakow. For at least 2 years, he was regularly visiting Silesia, club which is called Squash for Silesia, to coach people on how to play squash in the Czech way.
Down.
But this time
And
the
down.
drop
1-3.
wasn't calculated well enough. I don't think this was the right time. The ball was tight to the sidewall, and it's 1-2. And as Jakub Solnicki stated during one of our post-match interview, Poland is his favorite country apart from the Czech Republic.
4-1.
And I think that if he wins this match, and maybe if he wins the whole event, he will like Poland even more. But this is not going to be because of Poland. This is only going to be because of him, because of his great work that he's putting on during trainings and during the tournament. Of course, now I'm talking a bit more about Jakub Solnicki, but we must come back to the young Egyptian. I mean, despite the fact that young Egyptian is not feeling too good right now, definitely he's not comfortable with the pace. He's not comfortable with the fact that he's moving more than his opponent. We must say that this young player impressed many. He definitely impressed me. I mean, his B game is quite impressive, and the fact that he's playing such a mature squash at such a young age, because to be honest, he isn't making many mistakes. He's putting pressure, he's putting very, very high pace, and what he does best, in my opinion, is get through in tough moments. Quality is high. Oh, now beautiful counter from Sohail El-Shanawi, but Jakub Solnicki is defending really, really well. He doesn't give away cheap points, he doesn't give away the ball too quickly. He makes his opponents work, and now
5-2.
this was tricky, but this wasn't effective. Again, a positive start from the Czech representant Jakub Solnicki, who is training in Ostrava, nearby the Polish border, in the club called Estefania, under the supervision of Jan Mutina. Nice. And
Handout 3-5.
this is another mistake from Jakub Solnicki. This time, despite me saying that he doesn't give the points in a cheap way, he unfortunately did this time. But
Stroke to Shanavi.
and
4-5.
again, Shanavi is coming back. I think that he learned from the experience of the previous game. He knew that giving too big of a point cushion to Jakub Solnicki is not a good idea, because then, despite playing really, really well since the game ball to Jakub Solnicki was announced, wasn't enough. I mean, it was too late to get back. So, which is reasonable. Sohail El-Shenawy started to get back into the game, started to win the point much earlier in the game than he did previously. This
Out.
ball might have been out, and it is
Hand
out.
out. 6-4.
Now 6-4, point cushion. For this side. But one shot, I mean, we have to say that, well, it's an opportunity. One good shot, one tight shot on this level is not enough to win a point or to gain advantage. During those rallies, I think we can all see that sometimes one player is attacking, one is defending, and then 3 or 4 seconds later, the situation is changing into an opposite. So the one who was defending is now in the attack, and who was attacking now is defending. I probably said the same thing twice. I'm sorry, but I hope that I got my point through. That in squash,
Stroke to Solnicki.
it's not easy to win a point. It's not easy to have control of the game.
Different situation.
Often it's playing squash is an art
7-4.
of attacking, defending, and being able to adjust to the situation. Courts often are different, balls are different, the opponents are different, and as I said, this
7-4.
often the decisions are different.
7-4.
And the greatest squash players, they have to adjust quickly, because I think that anybody could adjust at some point, but squash players at the top level need to adjust in a split of a second, or at least a couple of minutes, to remain in the game and remain victorious during tournaments. Oh, and now Jakub Solnicki is running. Now, as I said,
8-4.
I think that Sohail knows that he's doing a great work, but it wasn't enough. Earlier, before this match, I was interviewing Dariusz Filipowski. I asked him for his predictions. He said that Sohail El-Shenawy had played
Stroke to Shenawy.
lots of minutes during that tournament. He had to run a lot, he had to work a lot. That's why he believes that Jakub Solnicki is the favorite, that he is the one who had to work less to make his way through to the semi-final. And when I'm looking at
6-8.
how
6-8.
two players behave, I do see signs of fatigue on the Egyptians. But earlier in the day, Thijs Hulberg came to the club, put poison. He was looking like he wasn't able to run, but then eventually one of our Polish players had to bow down to the quality that Thijs Hulberg presents. So despite, against all odds, despite
Hand out.
difficulties,
9-6.
Thijs Hulberg won his quarterfinal. So the fatigue doesn't mean anything till it converts into a win for another player. Now Jakub Solnicki is running more. He's now, what a retrieval, and now he has a chance. Oof. Amazing drop shot, fist pump.
Hand out. 7-9.
So Sohail Shanavi probably is back on track. I mean, definitely this second game from him looks much better than the previous one. And now we'll see if Jakub Solnicki adjusts to the new situation. It's not up.
8-9.
Now it's 8-9. The point cushion is getting smaller and smaller. We see also fatigue on Jakub Solnicki. I mean, this is natural. This is nothing new for those players. Squash is a tough sport, as Sergio Garcia stated during a post-match interview, which we had not a long while ago. And an error. This was the right thing, the right time, but the quality of the shot wasn't right. 9-all. So Sohail Shanavi equalized. Oh, this is getting tense, because we are in the final stages of this second game, and we will see if Sohail Shanavi will manage to equalize. If he does make it, then the match is going to look much, much different than it would if Jakub Solnicki remained victorious and won the second game. Both players patient. They want and now it's an opportunity, now another opportunity. The tempo rose. And I think that we will be back on the backhand side. The players will again try to squeeze the ball to the side wall in such a manner that another player won't be able to squeeze it tight to the ball, and thus we'll have an opportunity to attack. Oh, this is nice. This is a good length. Oh, I mean, I think that this attack was a bit too high for Solnicki. Ooh, nice. Good drop. Sky boast. Solnicki defended well, but he's still in trouble. Nice. This is nice. This is nice. I mean, I think that squash is speaking for itself now. I say I don't know how this rally will go, who is going to win it. But I know that this is long and this, oh, nice!
Not up.
And it's a not top. I saw that too.
Please be alert. I swear it's right. I swear it's
Sohail
right. I swear.
Shanavi is angry. He's looking at the crowd. He's asking people if they saw the ball good. Mustafa El-Serti says the ball was bad. So, but Mustafa's word doesn't matter as much as what the referee is saying, and the referee is saying that it was a not top. He's sure about it, and what we are seeing now is 1 point cushion, game ball for Jakub Solnicki, 10-9. And I think that if Jakub Solnicki will win it, it's going to be a big advantage for him before the next one. If Sohail does win this game, then it's a nice break of the momentum, and Ooh, nice. So good. Hold. And Jakub Solnicki fist bump. He is happy. He is strong and he's leading Teams to Love with a young Egyptian. Please remain with us. See you and hear you after the break.
This game is very important. He has to come. The connection with your basic game is way better than that. Right? If you keep it tight, that's exactly. When you have those good legs, you're not in trouble with the legs in the right?
Play resume in 60 seconds. Play resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds.
Avi was the one who was back on court earlier. Then his opponent is interesting. It will be interesting to see what that means. Does that mean that Sohail El-Shanawi has confidence in his skills and in his strength, and he feels that he can turn this game around? I mean, it's hard to predict the future, so better see it for itself and watch what the future will bring. Oh, this was good, but the ball clipped the tin. So the first point goes to the Egyptian. I would like to use this opportunity. Nice, nice. It's a good start from the Egyptian. I would now like to use this opportunity to remind you, the viewers, about the sponsors of our event: Santander Leasing, IKA Polska, H2 Mesebau, Max Premium Burgers. Oh, Sona fell down and couldn't get the next ball back. Yeah, I finished on H2 Mesebau, then Max Premium Burgers, Brico Marché, Galeria Pestka, Centrum Pakowania, Una Palona, Juna Trans, Głowacki i wspólnicy Kancelaria Prawna, Legal Firm, and the official ball of the tournament is Dunlop with 2 yellow dots on its surface. This is quality again. Those players do really like to put the ball tight next to the left side wall. They feel comfortable with it. And this is one of the ways that they try to implement pressure and create angles for themselves to attack. But this is good. Counter drop and the counter drop, and the lob is not enough. And 4-1, what a good start from the Egyptian. 4-1. This is something I would say unexpected. because in the previous games, the one who was leading at the beginning was Jakub Solnicki, and now the situation is much, much different. It's 2-4. Jakub Solnicki is and an unforced error from the Egyptian, and the point cushion isn't that big anymore. But of course, still 4-3. Positive beginning of the game is a boost of confidence for the young Egyptian, and because we want to see squash, I think all of us believe that the Egyptian will remain focused, will remain strong, and will fight back. Because we want to see squash, or want to see games, and we want to experience emotions while watching. Oh, this is a good retrieval. But still, Sohail El-Shanavi is the one who is attacking, and he attacked his way in this rally beautifully. And again, a point comes on the Sohail scoreboard. By 3. It's good, but oh, this was, I think we all saw that. But the ball was simply too good. And 6-3, this is nice.
Hand out 4-6.
I understand, because if you won this point in such a way, this would be big. But now, unfortunately, with this error, Solnicki is making his way back into the game. And another error. Sohail has to remain. He cannot be hitting the tin that often if he wants to remain in the game. I think it's well understandable, because the pressure that Solnicki is putting on his opponent is high. And to sustain that pressure is an art within itself. But of course, Sohail is aiming much higher than just playing a good game of squash. He's aiming to win.
6-0.
Now another error, and Sonia equalized. See that the players are not trying to rush, especially Sohail, because he rushed enough in this game, and he saw the consequences of his actions, which are that he's no longer leading. It's a no-let.
7-6.
And now Sonia is, for the first time in this game, above Sohail, but he was above, not for long. What a beautiful equalizer from the Egyptian. It's 7-0. We are approaching the latter stages of the game and the final stages of the game, and we still probably don't know who is going to get through as the winner of this game, and maybe as a winner of this match. This is nice. Amazing, actually. I didn't expect this to be so good, but it was. Okay. This is quality. This is quality again. And this is speed and this is speed,
Down.
and this is too much for
8,
Solnia in this rally.
7.
8-7. Wow. Okay, this is steady. This is really steady. Oh, this is amazing. I think,
Thank you.
this was an odd tap. I mean, congratulations to Sohail El-Shenavi for being so honest about it, because, I mean, it's not unusual for the players to remain silent after knowing that it was a not tap in such a stage of the game. I mean, so congratulations to the young Egyptian. I mean, this is worth mentioning. So sometimes I think that maybe we don't give enough praise to behaviors like that. So the justice has to be given. But we will see if honesty of Sohail El-Shenavi will pay off, and if he will stay in this match for one game or more longer. We see that Sohail is the one who's trying to speed up the tempo. Solnia is not trying to make things too physical yet, but he's playing tight. He's moving his opponent well. I'm not sure if this cross was the right shot. Maybe I'll ask Solnia in the post-match interview. Oh no, an unforced error. Oh no.
9,
And 9-8. 2 points away from the final of PSA Poznan Open Challenger Tour 6K. And 1 point away, fist bump. He's happy,
10,
he
8,
is satisfied. But he knows that still, it's a long way to go. Match ball. Oh, this is nice.
11,
And he won.
11, 8,
Congratulations to Solnia, congratulations to Sohail El-Shenavi. It's a common from Solnia. Well done. Thank you for being with us. I welcome you for a post-match interview with Solnia, and then for a second semi-final, Daniel McBeat against Alistair Prott. Studio, here with us, the first finalist of the day, Jakub Solnicki. Free love against such an opponent. It wasn't an easy task. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, definitely it wasn't easy. The result might be free love, but like we played for almost 50, so it says everything. And it was physical match. I knew that he played like 3 tough matches or two tough matches. And yesterday match was about 80. I knew that as long as it could be on the court, it's better for me. So did everything possible to stay on court as long as possible, and I won.
Tell me, because I think that during the first game you felt comfortable. I mean, the pace was for your benefit, but then the third game was much different. He started well. I mean, because during the first 2 games you were the one who was leading at the beginning. Then he was leading. So tell me, how did you adjust the game? Because you changed the game a bit in the third game. What was that you changed? What made you win?
I changed anything. He did change like a bit. He played to the front much more, and that surprised me a bit. But I'm glad that I didn't panic and I stay focused on my game, and then I turned it around and I won the third game. It would be much worse if it's gonna be like fourth or fifth game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is amazing that you because this wasn't easy. This wasn't easy. Tell me, Sonia, how do you feel? I mean, the crowd is big. Probably the expectation is also big. How did you feel before the match?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous before the match because like I played for Malta for almost 8 years, so I knew a lot of people here in the crowd, so I knew that they are gonna cheer for me. And yeah, but when the match started, I felt alright and I felt comfortable on the court, and I did it for the fans.
That's nice to hear. I need to ask you just one more thing, because earlier you said that Poland is your favorite country. It probably it still remains, but does it get better and better with each round that you won?
Yes, definitely. I made the first quarterfinals here in Poland in Hasta Vista in Wrocław. It was like 5K, or I think it was 5K. And I made my first quarters here, and now I made the final here in Poznan. So definitely it's my favorite place to play, and I'm feel like not like home, but like I feel okay and I feel comfortable here in Poland. And I know that more of the fans are cheering for me, so that's even better for my squash.
Sonia, I think that for a Czech final, and you are going to be helping your friend Daniel Megbib, so I'm not keeping you here, and I hope that we will talk again after the next match. Sonia, congratulations, because it was a great performance. Thank you.
Half time. Play will start in 30 seconds. Play will start in 15 seconds. PSA Poznan Challenge Tour 2024. Semi-final match. Artai Prot of Scotland to serve. Daniel McBeat of Czech Republic to receive. Best of 5 games. Lato.
Gentlemen, welcome back to another thrilling semi-final here in Poznan. Daniel McBeat, local hero, player of the 11-point team, will play and is currently playing against Alistair Prot from Scotland. It's going to be a thrilling match. So far, Daniel McBeat has remained really steady during this tournament, but he's facing up against a player who made an upset yesterday, winning to Mustafa Al-Serti. He won 3-love, which is also adding to the whole situation. So I think that we must give praise to this young Scotsman, who is just 23 years old. And we will see how the match will develop. Of course, now players are beginning to see what the other one is capable of. The ball, of course, is very hot. And only because of the hard hitting, but of course also because of a huge crowd that we gathered here in Poznan in 11-point squash club. PSA Poznan Open Challenger Tour 6K. Sponsors of this event are Santander Leasing, IKA Polska, H2 Messebau, Max Burgers, Brico Marché. Congratulations, Alistair Prot. Centrum Pakowania, Una Palona, Unatrans, Głowacki i wspólnicy Legal Company, Legal Firm. Whole tournament is, of course, a tournament that is being organized within a PSA Challenger Tour. The official ball of the event is Dunlop with 2 yellow dots. But let's get back on court because this is a really positive start from the Scotsman. 3-1. This is huge. This is huge because not only the scoreboard is looking good for the Scotsman, but also the game. I mean, of course, it would be too soon to say that this tells us anything about what will happen in the future of this match, in the latter stages of this match, but we can be sure of one thing. Alistair Prot is looking sharp. And how Daniel McBeat will respond. Daniel McBeat is training in Brno, in Squash Victoria Brno. And as but this is sharp. Crowd loves it. Of course, as a player associated for a long time with this club, he will have the support of the crowd. Nice. I mean, this is good. This is looking really, really good. Oh, this is again good. I'm not sure if the ball was good, but we play on. Oh, this is nice. So we see positive start from Alistair Prott. Nice counter attack from Daniel McBeeb, and another response from the young Scotsman. We will see. I mean, regarding two players, I can say that both players are mentally, oh, nice, mentally really, really strong. I mean, both, I think, have a similar approach to the game. Daniel McBeeb is a player who has a really, really nice flow on the court. He's taking squash obviously seriously, but he is sure not to make it a matter of life and death. And it is a stroke. It's similar to what Alistair Prott said during our post-match interviews. We were for some time talking about this idea that while playing squash, you have to remember the fact that it's just squash. It's not the matter of life and death. It's just a game. It's lovely. It's our passion. It's something that we love to do, and we should remain happy while being on court. And I think that this is an important message that both players would sign up, that would agree with. Okay, now fast pace from Daniel McBeeb, and I mean, the game is nearly equal because the beginning was full of Alistair Prott, then an amazing counter from Daniel McBeeb, then yes, the obvious option was the drop, but the least expected one was the cross, and that is why Daniel McBeeb went for that shot, I suppose. Another error. He's angry at himself, and he can well be, because 8-5. 3 points away from Alistair, and Alistair 3 points away from winning this game. Alistair Prott from Edinburgh, but look that he's placed and he's training in Inverness. It's in the north part of Scotland, near Loch Ness. During one of the interviews, oh, this is lovely. 9-5. This is positive. This is positive from Alistair Prott. Couple of unforced errors, and Alistair Prott is leading 10-5 in this first game. Okay, this is fast-paced. I mean, Daniel McBeeb is playing a fast-paced game. He is trying to volley a lot. He's trying to attack a lot, but he has not yet found the accuracy. I mean, despite the score being much in favor of Scotsman, I think the style of play of Daniel McBeeb can bring benefits when he finds the accuracy much needed, and he didn't find it in the first game. First game goes to Alistair Prott. We will be back after the break. One game to love for Ales de Prot, the Scotsman. Ales de Prot was gathering his thoughts alone, and Daniel Megby had to count on the help from Piotr Schwartman, Jakub Solnicki, and the organizer Dariusz Lipowski. And we hear Darek cheering for his player. And we'll see what will be the response of Ales de Prot in this game, and also what will change in Daniel Megby's game, because obviously some things has to change if he wants to win. In the last game, 2 unforced errors from the Czech man. Despite looking really sharp and positive, because he was volleying a lot, he was creative, he was creating opportunities for himself, so we will see if that will convert into a game for Megby.
He was so far away, he wasn't getting the ball.
So, the decision was no let. Ales de Prot said that the ball was so sharp that even if there was no interference, Daniel Megby wouldn't be able to get it. Referee focused on the fact that Ales de Prot was there nearby the second bounce, and that is why he gave a stroke to the player from the Czech Republic. Okay, this is a nice boast. This is a nice counter drop. Okay, looking sharp, Daniel Megby, and he's angry. I mean, it's a similar situation to the situation from the first game, where, of course, the obvious choice was the straight drop, but Daniel Megby went for something unexpected, which is understandable, because I think that the fact that he wanted to be creative comes from the respect towards his opponent. But this time, when he played this drop close to the sidewall, he wasn't trying to be creative, he wasn't trying to be too clever, but he was accurate, and again he was very accurate from Daniel Megby. This looks good. I mean, this might mean that a device from Piotr Schwartman, an experienced player, and from Jakub Solnicki, fellow countryman. Looks good. Oh, Daniel Megby is showing that he had adjusted his mental side of the game. Piotr Schwartman is smiling. This means that he's doing a good job. Oh, nice. Nice. And this looks sharp. This looks really good from there. Nice. And now an unforced error. I mean, to be honest, Ales de Prot didn't do much wrong in this game. I mean, so far it has been a festival of quality from Daniel Megby, apart from maybe 2 instances. But yes, I mean, if you want to see how to change, if you want to learn how to change your game within 2 minutes, you should learn from Daniel McBeat, because he did a really good job so far. Of course, he won't be satisfied if this good performance will end, because he wants to take this game, he wants to take the next game, because probably at this stage of the tournament, no one is interested in losing in a good fashion. Everybody is interested in winning and in taking the title home. Okay, this is quality. This is good. This was fancy. Again, Daniel McBeat is looking straight in the eyes of Pietro Schwertman. They both know that this was a bit too fancy. But again, if it went in, the crowd would be loud. Oh, this is honest. This is good, honest work from Daniel McBeat. Pietro Schwertman having a decent. Dawaj, Daniel. Dawaj, Daniel, of course, is a Polish way. Both players do understand Polish a bit. Daniel McBeat understands Polish a bit better. Of course, the fact that he's from Czech Republic helps him. Piotr Schwertman, as a person who had been in Poland for a long had learned a few words and sentences for himself. Oh, nice. 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 Okay, this is cheeky. And this is cheeky again from the Scotsman. And this is cheeky from the Czech player. But not cheeky enough. And this is quality. Oi. This movement from Daniel McBeat doesn't look good. I hope that nothing happened. And I'm starting to hesitate. Okay, Daniel McBeat is taking as the prop waited, since he is a gentleman. Oh. 7-9. The one who is leading is Daniel McBeat. I must say, oi, oh no, oh no, oh no. This was a good shot, but this wasn't as good of a shot. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. There is a discussion between the referee and the player. And we will see what will happen. And hearing the referee, and there will be a 3-minute injury break. It was a self-inflicted injury, so that is why it's just 3 minutes. Please stay with us, because we hope that this match will be still interesting, and we hope that Daniel McBeat is going to be healthy and playing well. See you and hear you after the break.
I can't continue. Sorry. I have the
Concord,
Yeah, you want to. And I am not even sure
but
if I'm gonna be good for that. But
it doesn't seem like they are going to be there for long. And unfortunately for Daniel Megby, Alex the Prod won this match after winning just one game due to an injury of Daniel Megby. Definitely, it's not the way we wanted to end, but this is the reality. Alex the Prod and Jakub Solnicki are going to play in the final of the 6K. The referee was Bartłomiej Osiniak, the commentator was Jakub Pytlowany. We are grateful to you that you were us. Thank you. And we welcome you for the post-match interview with Alex the Prod, the second finalist of the day. To our match studio. Here with us is Alex the Prod, the finalist of the day. I mean, definitely you should be happy because you are in the final tournament, but I think we both agree that this is not the way we wanted to end it. Another semi-final ended with an injury. Thank you. Or, I mean, this might be a nice gift from our photographer. And from our sponsors, Max Burgers. But yes, another semi-final that ended too quickly. Alex there, give me your thoughts about that one.
It's never the way you want to go through a match. Wishing Daniel obviously a speedy recovery. It's not something you want to see on court, but I mean, from what I played, I felt like I was playing quite well. Obviously one up as well, like good. But yeah, it's hard to reflect when it's an injury to end the match.
True, I mean, your performance was really good. I mean, the first game you were so sharp. Second game, Daniel started to play better. And when I was outside of the court, I felt like you did nothing wrong in the second game, but he was just very, very good. What were your thoughts during that second game, obviously, when it was still on?
Yeah, of course. Daniel definitely second game. It showed when he went, what, like 9-5, 9-6 up. I mean, I think I was just opening up the court a little bit too much onto his volley. He's very good at intercepting the cross court, and I just gave him a bit too much of that. But then again, like the last few points, obviously not the last point because he was injured, but the last few points I started up volley a bit more, regain the middle of the court, and I think if it wasn't for the unfortunate injury, it would have been a really entertaining match going forward.
Oh yeah, but you know, no point in reflecting on the past. We need to look ahead because a final, okay, quite a thing. I mean, you will face another player from the Czech Republic. How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, I mean, coming up against Jakub, he's obviously a very talented player. I've played him once before in my home club in Inverness, and he took that one 3-0. So I'm definitely out to do better this time than last time. But I mean, like I said before, these tournaments, no match is easy, and no final of a PSA is ever going to be easy, is it? So we're all really talented squash players here, hard workers, and I think that'll be on show tomorrow.
I mean, I just want to, I mean, I said that we should look to the future, but I will take my time to go back to the past because last year you were here but you were knocked out in the second round in the quarterfinal against Rowan Damming. You come back here next year. The level is higher. It's a 6K. It's not a 3K anymore, and you are in the final. I just want to congratulate on that one and ask you: do you feel that you've improved during that span of a year?
Yeah, definitely. I think coming back is obviously a nice feeling, and doing better is even better. I think that in the last year I've definitely improved my squash game, my mental game, my physical game, and got more experience in general. Like another year competing full time, that makes a lot of difference. I went to Australia last year. That allowed me to gain like really valuable experience of going far into tournaments as well, and I think that's it stood me in good stead to get to the finals of more of the tournaments over here in Europe as well.
I mean, obviously, putting a bit of a smile on our faces, I need to ask you about one thing. Because obviously you're a Scotsman, and is your approach going to the final be that they may take our lives, but they never take our freedom?
Of course, all us Scots love Braveheart, as you're quoting. I think that's a great approach to go into any match. Like, you need to go on, enjoy yourself, but you know, us Scots, we're going to fight for every point on there, so any different tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I hope you are going to show the Braveheart. You are going to show a great squash, have a great battle. Alasdair, I hope that you rest well today. I mean, have an eye on yourself, and I'm glad that we are seeing each other again in these circumstances. And I said the same to Sonia, and I will say the same thing to you. I hope that we see each other again after the final, because I both wish you a good luck, and I know it's going to be a great match. Alasdair, I just want to ask you about one thing. Would you like to send a message to our fans' screens?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think I've got a few people at least tuning in from Scotland, so thanks for watching. I mean, it would have been nice to see a full match, but I mean, I really appreciate all the support of my coaches, Paul, Kylie at Scottish Squash, my mum, dad, girlfriend. I mean, yeah, it's great that they can all tune in and watch on a streaming service like this as well. So, thank you.
Alasdair, thank you and good luck. It's always a pleasure to have you. Thank you.